Haganisika. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Karina and Jacquelyn show. We are a part of the Inside Out Institute that combines transformational leadership coaching and energy healing to really access the full potential of our clients to help them find clarity and purpose in their life. So thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure to be here. My name is Jacquelyn Weis. I'm an energy healer. I do body and emotion code work, and I help people unlock their full potential on the subconscious side. And with me, I have my partner, Karina Gage, and she is a transformational leadership coach. And so she will be helping you on the conscious side. So today we want to talk about finding inner strength during chaos. I know a lot of us are going through so much in our lives. You may have been battling with your mindset, battling with people passing away, battling with so many things in our lives, or even the debate might have got you all crazy yesterday, but that's okay. What we're here for is to show you how to find inner strength even when we are in chaos. So whatever you're going through right now, maybe comment below, tell us what you're going through so we can help guide you as well on our video today. But what we want to really help you do is focus on your positive mindset. Be less reactive and more proactive in your life so that you're going to be able to focus on yourself and your path while we go through chaos. So thank you for joining us, and let's just get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is how to become centered. When we are in chaos, it's easy to get off track. It's easy to get off your path, and that starts to stir chaos within yourself, in your mindset, in your energy, in your thoughts. And what happens is it causes you to feel drained. You might experience burnout symptoms, so feeling fatigued, have anxiety, you're absorbing everything. So what we're going to talk about is how do we become centered? The number one thing that you need to do is go outside, put your feet in the grass, and ground yourself. There's different grounding meditations you can listen to on YouTube. You can check out my videos on my YouTube channel for grounding meditations to help you center yourself. But if you raise your frequency and your vibration on an energetic level, it causes that chaos to release from your body, but then it also gives you the clarity in your mind. You can relax and you feel more peace. So Karina, can you touch on how to be centered in the midst of chaos?
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely love the topic of finding the inner strength during these crazy times that we're facing, and still being able to center yourself even during these times. I just got off the phone with one of my clients who lost her mother, and she really inspired me. And just thinking about her, how she was able to center herself, to reconnect, and even though she was facing trials, centering herself and focusing on herself, just going back to that self-care and practicing her, like Jacquelyn said, her meditations. And some things that you can do while you're meditating, or just going out in nature, or maybe even going into a state of a flow state. A flow state meaning, you know, if you like music, if you like art, whatever that is getting to that moment and create, get into that flow to where you can't even think about anything else except that flow in your art, flow in your music. If you like to sing, whatever that may be. But also when you're centering yourself, is that means being present in that moment, right? So just shutting off the distraction, shutting off what's going on around the world, and even placing your hand on your heart and feeling you're just closing your eyes and feeling your heartbeat can be that first thing that you need to just really, okay, I'm going to quiet my mind. I'm going to feel my heartbeat, you know, take a few deep breaths, and then go into a meditation where you just remove all the thoughts, where you just maybe even do some visualization where you see what is a happy moment in your life that you've experienced, and it brings you feelings of gratitude. Like Jacquelyn said, increasing your vibration. Gratitude increases your vibration. That's one of the things that my client did, is she actually put herself in a state of gratitude to help her gain that inner strength that she needed after losing her mother, and just getting back on track with the self-care, with the personal development, back to work, to her business, because she focused on a state of gratitude and finding the positivity of all the things. So even in that moment where you're trying to center yourself, is like, what can I be grateful for right now? You've done the meditation and you want to increase your frequency. Get in that gratitude state of gratitude, and think about, what are some things that I can be grateful for right now? How can I see the situation that's going on, the circumstances that are going on, and see the positive side of everything? That alone is going to help you increase your vibration, increase your frequency, and help you gain that inner strength.
Yeah. So another thing is, we have to stay focused on our path. In my heritage, we talk about how we need to stay on our path, which means, just imagine yourself standing and you're going towards, let's just say, a tree, and you have so many people next to you who are experiencing hardships, traumas, and you have your own things going on. So by looking at what's going on, and maybe you might step off your path a little bit into theirs, and you start absorbing their emotions, well, what happens is, now you have no inner peace, you don't have strength, and you are in chaos from not only yourself, but for other people. So in my culture, they say you have to stay on your path. Don't look at what everyone else is doing. And if you do, you just send them love and light, but then you go back into what your purpose is and what your strengths are and how you're going to overcome your obstacles that are ahead of you. So I always say, imagine myself on this little pathway. And even though things are burning across the river from me, and there's families that are passing away, and there's weird things happening in this world, or even in my personal life, I have to remind myself, stay on your path. Don't look, observe, but don't absorb it. Stay focused. And what are your goals? So on the conscious side, we have to create goals to be able to stay focused on our journey. And even when you're going through something traumatic, maybe you're going through some type of trauma in your life, maybe you're going through a hardship, remind yourself, this is okay to feel this, but what am I wanting at the end of this? Am I wanting to be completely shattered? Am I wanting to be empowered and have the strength to endure during what I'm going through? That is going to become the root of your strength. And for me, on a personal level, I was raped when I was 14 years old. And my whole thing on my journey was, I didn't want to be stuck like that forever, in depression, in that very sunken vibration. And the way I was able to get out of that was because of my mindset, and because I had an idea of what I wanted to do and become after this. So when you have a goal, when you have an idea of, okay, I'm in this moment right now and I'm feeling horrible, right? Own it. You don't feel good, but where do you want to be tomorrow? Where do you want to be in another week? Where do you want to be in a month from now? Write that down. Do you want to be happier? Do you want to feel lighter? Do you want to feel determined on your path? Well, now you have to create what that's going to look like for you. So, Karina, can you touch a little bit on that, of how goals can really help find strength in chaos?
Yes, definitely. So goals bring or give you that clarity that you need, right? Setting goals, setting a 5-year vision statement, a 3-year vision statement, a 1-year vision statement is that clarity that you need to help you create the goals or the plans to reach that, right? So when you set goals that actually motivate you and inspire you, no matter what adversaries you're going through, you have to go back to that. Go back. That's your target. Okay, this is the kind of mindset I want to have. This is the kind of person I want to be. This is what I want to do. When you have a clear vision of where you want to be, like Jacquelyn said, in the next month, in the next year, in the next 5 years, right? And create goals based on those visions that you have for yourself and for your life, whether it could be spiritually, mentally, financially, physically. When you are faced with adversities, it's like you have to keep going. You just like my client, you know, she lost her mother, yet her goal is to get through her graduation. Her goal is to become a body code practitioner. So that's her goal. And so she just knows that she can't stay in a state of depression. She has to move forward. I personally went through a divorce 5 years ago and fell into that state of depression. Like I didn't want to, like, I felt like I had nothing to do. Like my life was being a wife and I was no longer a wife. So I felt like I lost my identity, my purpose. And then it got to a point where I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm sick of living this way. I'm not going to live in this victim mentality anywhere. It's not taking me anywhere. It's not serving me well. So what do I need to do? I had to see myself in the future in order to start setting those goals that were inspiring, that were motivating me to start a self-discovery process, to start a personal development process so that I can be where I am today. Because if I had not made that decision, I would probably still be where I was 5 years ago. And it was in a place where I did not want to be at. So setting goals that motivate you, that inspire you, and are focused on that vision that you have for yourself in your life, whether it's spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, is going to be key also to finding that inner strength and taking your personal power, gaining that personal power and taking control of your personal power, and helping you put yourself first as well, putting yourself first in a place that is ideal for you to have that mental and inner strength that you need to move forward.
Yeah. And it's very important to do that, because if we don't, then what happens? Right? You're going to be stuck. We are meant to be stagnant. We're meant to thrive in our lives. And when we do battle those things that are happening in our lives, we can't stay in it forever. We aren't meant to stay in it forever. Another thing is just ask yourself, like, what am I to learn from this experience? And who am I to help after overcoming that? Because that will also help you move forward. Because then you're going to take notes of like, okay, well, I meditated today. I went outside. These are things that are helping me currently in my life to keep moving forward. And then share that with people. You don't have to wait for someone to hand you a baton and say, you can just talk about your experiences now. Talk about it now, because there's someone else who's going through it too. So I challenge all of you who are watching to post something that you're currently going through in your life and tell them how you're getting out of it, because that is when people are going to start seeing you and giving you that positive energy to move forward, because your strength is going to give people other strengths. So even in the middle of chaos, it might not feel like you're strong. It might not feel like you're powerful, but remind yourself every single day, I am powerful and I have the will to fight. Because every day you're going to show up for yourself and it's going to get easier, and you're going to find that inner strength within yourself to keep pushing, but then allow other people to move you forward as well. So thank you everyone for watching and tuning in. If you're catching the replay, say #replay so we can connect in with you. And we're excited to share more videos with you this week, and tune in for that. And comment below one thing that you took out of this video, and make sure to tune in next time. And thank you so much. And we have a free webinar that you can register for. It's in the comments. And make sure to register for that tomorrow. And it's going to change your life. And we will talk to you soon. Thank you.
Bye.